Good morning, guys. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Please type in questions box. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Right, guys. Once again, please confirm to me. There is a question box, and please type in question box. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Right. Right, sir. You are not getting voice. Please wait 2 minutes of time and check again. If it is not there, right, sir. Right, sir. Then once again, finally, I'm asking there. Please confirm to me, guys. Right, all of you are getting my voice on screen. No, that's not right. All of you check this questions box window. There we can check it. All of you are getting it. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Yeah. After connecting with the webinar, it will take just 1 or 2 minutes of time. Then after 1 or 2 minutes of time, you will get a clear voice on screen. No need to worry for this, guys. But anyway, now let's move on to our content. Right, so now today just I'm going to give a brief overview or introduction to our Python programming language. Just we are going to understand what is this Python and what is the requirement of this Python. And what about if you choose Python, then what is your next step? What we have to do? How much we have to learn in Python? So there's many points we are getting. Guys, I'm asking one straight question to all of you. One straight question to all of you guys. Now try to answer for me. My question is, what is the requirement to learn Python? That means my question is not exactly right question. No. Actually, what I'm trying to ask to you, why you chose Python? This is my question. Why you choose Python? Why you are attending today demo class? What is the requirement to go for Python? Right, guys. Now tell me why. Just I'm waiting for your answer. Why you choose Python? What is the need? What is the requirement to choose this Python? Just type in questions box. Bhavitra, interview preparation. Python is in demand in market. Was to get a job. Right, Dharmendra. High demanded. It was a high demand. Good to get job. Why? To improve programming skills, this is used for latest technologies. Session to automate my testing work. Suresh K. Good guys, good reasons. All of you are valid. All of you are connected. Good for machine learning and AI. That's perfect. Salary package. Okay, fine. Satvik, salary package. Right, sir. Salary package. How much you're expecting, Satvik? Any expectations? How much experience you have in real time, then how much you're expecting? Are you a fresher to attempt for these jobs? Or maybe you are having some experience in real time? How much you're expecting? It depends on company. In other technologies also, the salaries are very good, sir. And compared with the Python also, some other technologies are available. They're having very good. But 2 years of Python with Selenium. What's the market standard now? But was it? Right, yes, right. Not only salary increment, your dowry is also increased, guys. I'm sure about it. If you learn Python, your dowry is also increased. Not only your salary in our company, right? Good. It's not like that, just I'm kidding. Right, sir. Dowries are illegal in outside. Of course, nobody is following nowadays. Right, sir. Perfect. So anyway, then what are the answers I like from all of you guys? And few answers are valid perfectly, I believe. Right. Anyway, main intention of all the members nowadays at present, especially in the COVID situation, uh, especially in COVID situation, in the dry environment in outside, people are preferring to learn Python programming language because of one or two reasons. What I thought, what exactly the reasons I thought, if you are fresher, if you are in academics, or if you are not having any job, if you are jobless, then the point number one is what you want to get job immediately, job sake, for the sake of job purpose. This is one thing. Immediately, we need a job. We need some identity. We need a job. So that is job purpose. That means immediate settlement, immediate life settlement, immediate life settlement. This is one reason why people are preferring these programming languages. Where inside these programming languages and especially Python. This is one thing. Those who are already in a different technologies, those who are already in different technologies, already they are working in different technologies. Say for example, some experts are having 6 years of experience in Java, or maybe 10 years of experience in Java. He was a manager in a company, maybe 15 years of experience, he was a manager. Good. He's passionate. Every time we want to learn new technologies, new things. So at the same time, in outside market, then Python is upcoming technology and having very good growth. Then people have identified that. Then immediately they want to learn this Python, they want to go for it. Immediately then skills upgradation. For the sake of upgrading skills, right? They want to go for like which one? This is another one. And the third one is like what I'm telling there for platform change. For platform change. This is another reason. And some other people situation is like what now? Especially some people are like, sir, I am in testing mode. I'm in testing in the last few years of time. Now Python with the Selenium is very good boom in outside markets. So my company offered me. They are given just 1 month of time. They said to me, upgrade Selenium with Python with Selenium, Python based Selenium. We require resources on that. Now you have to upgrade yourself. Then people are might be having this kind of requirements also. Then immediately they are thinking about it Python with Selenium. But if you want to go for Python with Selenium, then definitely we should know Python. Python is a basic language. We should know that. Then people are preferring to go for other other tools. Other tools in the sense like what I'm telling you, Selenium or maybe Hadoop, PyScale nowadays might be. PyScale, if you go for this Hadoop side, PyScale is also be getting very good demand. So I'm working with the Scala, sir. Nowadays, the market is going on with the Python with the Scala. That means PyScale. We require this. So for that purpose, I'm learning. I want to learn Python. It might be some other tools purpose, other tools purpose maybe. Right? These many reasons are available. But of course, you are having your own thoughts, your own reasons to learn this Python. But today, what I'm trying to say to you, if I take this Python, what I have to learn, what exactly my path, which direction I have to go there, and what exactly that opportunity level, in which direction we are going to use. So these many things can we have to understand at least before going to start our content. At least we should know. At least we have to know in which direction we have to be there, in which direction we have to be concentrated. What about our goals? What about our actual things? That we are going to understand exactly. Right? For that purpose, today I want to give some simple analysis, not try to analyze it. As per the market, as per the market standardizations only, I'm going to give some type of content here. Sorry. Right. Just a little bit awareness I'm going to be provided. Just I want to give some direction to you, what you have to do, what you have to learn. Why? Because before starting, before start your learning process, you should be have very much clear, very much clear cut direction we need to have. Why? Because we are not going to change our strategy in the middle. So in the beginning itself, we should be in a track. We should be in a track, and we have to set and we have to identify our goals. Then, so as per that, as per my awareness, I'm going to give some directions. If we take Python path, what we have to do? In how many ways we are able to use if we take this Python path? That I want to discuss with you guys. Right? Observe this clearly, all of you know. Say for example, if we take Python domain, if we take Python technology or Python programming language or Python site, if you take that, Java is available. Forget about the Java. As you are taking step for this Python, obviously Python, just forget about this Java. I'm not talking about it. If we take this Python site, overall, three directions you are able to have in the case of Python. Overall, three directions. What are the three directions here we are able to have there? Listen carefully. The first direction would be enterprise application development. Development side, enterprise application development. This is first direction. That's it. This is one direction. And second direction, what I'm telling now, data analysis. Data analysis, that is second direction. And the third direction is totally different. This is like what I'm telling to you, some miscellaneous. Miscellaneous what? Miscellaneous what in the sense like what I'm telling you, different requirements and different things. Yes, all of you observe this clearly. Miscellaneous what? Okay. Now, what we have to learn in all the things, then what we have to learn, that we have to observe carefully. Miscellaneous in the sense, I'll give clarity. What we have to do regarding this miscellaneous and all, I'll give clarity. Good. First one is like what I'm telling you know, enterprise application development. Second one is data analysis side, and third one is miscellaneous. Let's come for this enterprise application level. That means a bank is available, a bank application is available. For example, ICC Bank. For that, I want to prepare a software. I want to prepare an application, a software application to simplify the bank process. Right. Now here, what's the meaning of it now? That means what I have to do if I want to prepare an application for an enterprise, no? Then Python side, what are the technologies are available, then what we have to learn. If you come for this particular point, answer would be very clear. If you want to go for enterprise application development, that means a bank application maybe, or a healthcare application maybe, like insurance application maybe, anything, any one particular enterprise for that you want to prepare some application. Any such type of applications if you want to there, if you want to go there through this Python, there what we have to learn, what exactly the technology set, we have to learn here. If you come for this bunch, answer would be very clear. First, we have to learn core Python, and second, we have to learn advanced Python. Third, we have to learn some frameworks like Django framework, Django. This is another one. And next one, we have to learn Flask. These are having good demand in outside market. The next one is like what next one? REST API. Like this. These technologies and these things we have to learn if you want to take Python for enterprise application development. If you want to take Python for enterprise application development, if you take this, then what we have to learn now? We have to learn these many things. For Python, advanced Python, Django, Flask, REST API. But here I'm telling to you, Django and REST API almost are similar. Similar in the sense same type. Both are frameworks. So just either of these or both we have to understand. Both are almost similar. Easily we can identify this. So these things here we have to learn. If you want to go for at which side now? Enterprise application level. Good. This is one option. Again, I will come back for this option. Second one is data analysis. The data analysis is not any other one. Nowadays, everybody they're talking data science, data science, data science. The data science is data analysis under this data analysis. If you want to go for this data science, data analysis, if you want to go for this data analysis or data science, what people have to do, no? Then people have to learn core Python, people have to learn advanced Python, and people have to learn some Python libraries. Actually, they're the part of this Python only, but might be some people may cover, may not cover. Some people may cover, may not cover. That's why it is mandatory for us to write this. That's why here, what are the libraries here? I'm going to be right here. Might be. Then actually the part of the Python only, but people are not having awareness on it. But I want to give the libraries. What are the libraries known? Say for example, NumPy. Next one is Pandas. Speaking, they are the part of Python only, but some people are not teaching these concepts inside this Python. People are teaching this content in like inside this data science only. But anyway, requirement I'm telling you. Python library is something we required. NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib. Right, sir. Then these are mainly here what we require. Matplotlib, data visualization is required. Or else maybe some libraries and so on. I'm telling to you. Right. Apart from these, here what we require here, some other data visualization. Inside this data visualization, we need majorly Matplotlib, and we need next one is C1. These two things here we required in data visualization part. Then after that, after completion of this, another content is like what now? Statistics. Statistics we require. Then apart from the statistics, next one is like what? Next one machine learning. Apart from this, like natural language processing. Apart from this, deep learning. Then after that, neural network. Then after that, artificial intelligence, AI, and so on and so on and so on. So many things are existing. Majorly, these are the topics which are going to be available inside this data analysis. Good. Next one is after that, if you convert this miscellaneous part, other technologies which required Python. Miscellaneous part, if you observe this, other technologies which required Python. Now, mainly for the sake of like what I'm telling you now, just for the sake of like Selenium, for the sake of like the Salesforce, for the sake of like Hadoop, uh, for the sake of like what I'm telling you, and so on, some other requirements. For the sake of networking, maybe, right, like this, more and more. Other domains, other domain people require this, right, sir, and so on. This kind of things are available. So these are overall the directions what we are going to have if you learn Python. if you want to go for this Python. Guys, all of you observe this clearly. Miscellaneous in the sense other technologies. Other technologies who are depending on Python, that's why we are coming for Python. That's why I specified this Python. So, but if you want to go for this Python now, then anyway, here also we should know, first of all, it would be like what now? Core Python. And apart from this core Python, what we require, other one, advanced Python also we can require. Core Python and advanced Python. Like is very good. Good, guys. So these are overall directions. Guys, just simple question I'm asking to you. That just before come for the class, you may have some thoughts about your next step, what you have to do now. Of course, for the sake of Python here, we are coming there. But before this class also, you might be having some thoughts. Now tell me which direction you are preferring. What is your target? Just I want to take some input from you. Come on, guys. Now tell me which direction you are going to prefer. Which direction you are going to take from all these things. What about your view? Then what is your target? You are learning today. You are learning Python for the sake of what? Satish, Selenium purpose. Good. Data analysis, Satvik. Good. Suresh, data analysis. That's perfect. Come on, guys. Everybody. Everybody has to give information to me. Everybody has to. You need to have some idea. Data analysis and enterprise application development. Good. Rosa. Good. Data visualization purpose. Session. Okay, good. Enterprise application development. Dharmendra. Come on, guys. Everybody has to give your opinion so that you will understand it clearly what we are planning. Enterprise application development. Yes. Fine. Enterprise application development. Data analysis. Okay, good. Right, guys. Then do you know if you want to take any of this particular one, then what exact the durations are going to be taken and what exact that opportunity level? Do you know that? Do you have awareness on it? At least we need to have idea before going to start our learning process. We must have idea on it. What is going to be happen? That means what exactly the things here we are going to be learn at each and every part. So if we come for this particular one, just I'm giving clarity for you. How much time we are going to put for it, then all I'm going to provide clarity for you. For example, if we take enterprise application development, if we take this side, if we take this side, enterprise application development, if we take around 3 to 4 months of time, 3 to 4 months of time, maybe more than that, depending on your learning process. It will take 3 to 4 months of time. Good. Next one is data analysis part. Total data analysis part, if you think about it, it will take nearly 10 months to 1 year of time. 10 months to 1 year of time. It will take like this 10 months to 1 year of time. Good. And this part is a specific reason why I'm working with Hadoop. Just I required some Python. That's why I'm learning Python. Already I was available in I was in Hadoop. I don't have any problem with Hadoop, only the problem with Python. So if you are thinking in this way, or else I was in Selenium, so I required to learn upgrade Python Selenium. So I know Selenium, but I don't know Python. I want to know it, but for my Selenium purpose only. Then think about it. What will be the duration for you? It's nearly up to 2 and a half months of time. Why? Because parallel we are going to do that core Python and advanced Python, and along with that, and Selenium or source, Salesforce or maybe Hadoop or networking, whatever your respective area. But for the sake of this Python, you require 2 to 2 and a half months of time. So these are the my durations. How much time we have to put to understand this kind of content. This is one. Right, sir. And the next one is after this. Okay, fine. 3 to 4 months of time, we can take this one. This is very less time. That's okay, fine. 10 months to 1 year of time, it will take this total data analysis part. That depends on the organizations where we are going to learn. But nowadays, what people are doing there, they're learning core Python, advanced Python, and libraries, data visualization, statistics, and machine learning. Up to this, what they're trying to do, up to this part, they're trying to learn machine learning. That's it. After this, what they're trying to learn, then up to 3 to 4 months of time, nearly 4 months of time, they're trying to learn up to that. And they stop at their learning process, they are moving to the market and they are trying for the jobs. Of course, some jobs are available on the basis of up to this machine learning. Up to this machine learning, some jobs are available. Maybe some people are getting jobs also. After getting jobs, they are continuing the remaining parts. Or maybe some people are stopped with the remaining part, just they continue with that only machine learning process. So some people might be doing that. But altogether, if you want to know, totally, if you want to know totally the data analysis part, if you want to complete it effectively, then it will be nearly 1 year of time it will take. That's it. So that miscellaneous part is totally your specific requirement. That's why we are learning Python. Just 2 to 2.5 months of time is for the sake of only Python, not for the sake of any other one. That's it. So these are the durations, guys. Now, this one is this data analysis side is taking nearly more time, nearly 1 year of time, but opportunity level is also be high. Salaries are also be very good salaries and opportunity levels are also be very high when compared with other. Enterprise application development is also having good market, but Java is a competition for it. If you want to go for Python with enterprise application development, Java is a competitor. For this data analysis, what Java is not the competitor, no other technologies are competitors. Good. And miscellaneous is different that we can think of it as per the requirement. So a little bit competition we can get for like which one enterprise application development area, core Python, advanced Python, Django, Flask, or REST API. Little bit competition we are able to get from Java. That means opportunity level must be shared by Java and Python in this case. But in the data analysis case, solo, 100% opportunity levels are going to be available for this data analysis. No other thought. So, if I get my point or not. So these are the durations here we can understand. Now, next one is what I'm telling to you. So Java and Python in the enterprise application level, they're having some shares. Data analysis part is a solo, it's having 100%. Miscellaneous part is depending on Java, Python, and as well as depending on your own technology, maybe Selenium or Salesforce on the basis of that opportunity levels are going to be available. Good. But here the point is what now? What I identified, what people are doing regularly, what in general people are doing there. So people are trying to learn now. The people are trying to learn this enterprise application development. So people are trying to come immediately. People are trying to learn this enterprise application development. 3 to 4 months of time they want to spend. Then first they will join. Students will come. First enterprise level, enterprise application site. Within 3 months of time they will complete their process. Then second step is like what now? Attend for interviews and getting job. Attend for interviews and getting job. Immediate job. Getting jobs. Right. And what is this third step they are doing? No, parallel to the job. Parallel to the job. Parallel to the job. Learning. Parallel to the job. Learning what? Parallel to the job. Learning what? Learning data science. Learning data science. And moving towards. Moving towards data analysis side. That's a good area actually. So the other three steps, what people are doing here. First of all, they want to come to the Django, Flask, or REST API. Immediately they are getting job. After getting job, and they will start parallel learning Along with their job, parallel, they are starting the remaining part of the data analysis part. Once they completed, and they want to settle their career in a data analysis side, data science side. So that's what people are doing nowadays. Already the people are working professionals now. They'll put nearly 6 or 7 to 8 months of time to upgrade themselves in the data science. Then once they completed, they'll move to the interviews. In interviews, they may be selected in the very good companies. So the data science is a very good domain nowadays that might be used by number of organizations in outside, like YouTube or maybe Facebook or Google, maybe who may be like this. A number of organizations might be using this particular one. This is data analysis ideas. So this is what people are following there. Now, just what about you? Then in which category you are and what you are going to do, that is up to you. But as per my view, people are doing this kind of things now. Just we can analyze it. Good. That's okay, guys. Now this is the total. This is the total. What exactly the plan? Then which field, which area we want to take? That depends on our requirement. We are going to decide it. We are going to have decision for it on the basis of that. Next one is then after that. What I'm telling you apart from this. Then after completion of this, all of you guys observe carefully what exactly the technology I'm going to take. Now let's come for our content. Of durgasoft, what I am teaching, what I'm able to cover. And today you are coming for this Python class. Let me talk about what exactly the syllabus I'm going to be covered here. Just I want to give some. I want to give some. Of course, I want to give some syllabus content and all. But of course, after completion of this class, you will get a mail. In that mail, syllabus and everything are going to be provided. But before that, let's have some commitments. That's why I'm telling you now. First of all, I want to go for the content. So which version of the Python here we are going to be covered? Python 3. What is the latest version, guys? 8.5. 3.8.5. That version we are going to be covered. That's all. Then apart from this is first point here. What I'm telling here, versions. 3.8.5. That versions we are going to be covered. Right. That means previous versions and as well as this one. So then what exactly the syllabus? What exactly the content I'm going to be covered? At least I want to give some titles, just simple titles I want to give there. Now try to understand it. One is here we are going to understand like what now introduction part. Then the second one is like what I'm telling you, steps two. Maybe the second one would be like what I'm telling you, prepare Python applications. Python applications. And the third one is like what I'm telling you, language fundamentals. Then after the fourth one is like what I'm telling you, operators. Just one time I want to list out all this content. Next one is the data types. Then after that, typecasting, data types and typecasting. Then after this, data types and the typecasting, then a flow controller. That means like flow controllers, if conditions and for loops and all. Next one is after completion of this, like some data types, important data types here we are going to understand string type. After that, string type, list type. After this list type, next one will be set type, or maybe before that tuple type. Important data types here we are going to be covered. But before that, some other data types will also be covered as part of this data types part now. Right. So next one is after this tuple type. Next one is the set type. Then after that, dicta type. Next one is after that, after completion of this, dicta data type. Then we will go for like functions and variables. Right. Then after this functions and variables, next we have to go for modules. And next one is after this modules, packages. Then 16th part is like which one? Patterns. Patterns in the sense like what I'm telling there's a number of shapes, preparing programs for different shapes. So these are the things here we are going to understand under this one. Next one is after completion of this, we'll go for object orientation. And next one is like what I'm telling here, exception handling. And next one is like what I'm telling there, multi-threading. And then after this multi-threading, we'll go for like file handling. Then after this, understanding this file handling, what we are going to understand there, PDBC. PDBC stands for Python Database Connectivity. PDBC. After this PDBC, then we'll go for regular expressions. Regular expressions you are going to understand. Next one is decorators and generators. Values. Understand at least then what I am going to be covered as part of this. If you know already some syllabus, not just we can understand what I am going to be covered. This is decorators and generators. The next one is like assertions. After this assertions, Python logging. That's it. After this Python logging, then we are going to understand GUI part. Python GUI. Then maybe we can observe this clearly. Click enter. Next one is after completion of this particular one, Python GUI. This is one thing. And after this, some modules are available. Important modules are available that we are going to be discussing there. First of all, math module and 29 random module and 30 after this random module. Next one is day-to-day module. And after this day-to-day module, we'll go for NumPy. Two pointers we are going to be covered. I will cover as part of my syllabus. Next one is then after that, matplotlib data visualization and 34 Seaborn. Then what next one get 35 socket programming, sockets. Like this. Now just some of the then what I remembered that syllabus content that I've written guys. But on flow maybe some few more topics are going to be included. But max content I've written, but this is a huge syllabus. In the case of this Python, this is a huge syllabus. Then people may ask me, sir, what is core Python and what is advanced Python here? Nothing, sir. Nothing. Core Python and advanced Python, both are same. Both are Python only, not different ones. So whatever the topic we started introduction onwards. So this is like what I'm telling here, core Python. This is core Python. After this, right from introduction to patterns. Now, the second one is like what I'm telling here, advanced Python. But no such kind of classification. But people are already tuned for it, core Python and advanced Python. That's why I'm giving names. If you're thinking advanced Python, then that will be the advanced Python. Then what about this third part here? Modules. Library, modules library. Math module, random module, date time module, NumPy, pandas, matplotlib, then Seaborn sockets. So these many modules we are going to be covered, and it's a huge content. And inside these, what I'm telling you, NumPy, pandas, matplotlib, and Seaborn, they may take nearly 20 to 25% of our data science syllabus also. First, 20 to 25% of the syllabus is with this like what I'm telling you, NumPy onwards, NumPy pandas, matplotlib, and Seaborn. From this point onwards, they record this in the case of this data science, along with our Python, along with the core Python and advanced Python. Good guys. Now this is the total view what we are going to be provided, what I'm going to be covered. Right, sir. Good. Then after that, after completion of this, right, along with this total content, what we are going to be cover the database guys. In PDBC, we require databases. No, that means what are the databases we are going to use, and I will cover little bit databases also up to how much I require about this PDBC. Then after that, I will cover this database. What are the databases I'm going to be covered? Oracle we are going to be see. MySQL we are going to see. MongoDB we are going to see. Apart from this MongoDB, AWS Cloud, database integration also we are able to see. This is one thing. Oracle, MySQL, MongoDB, and AWS Cloud database integration that we are able to provide. Next one is editors and IDEs. Guys, if you observe this, editors and IDEs, what we are going to use for the sake of our development work. For the sake of development work, what IDs and what things we are going to use if you compare this particular one. I'm giving clarity for you. First of all, I will show programming with IDLE, which is provided by Python, IDLE. And the second one is then after that, Edit Plus. Then third one is like we are going to see Notepad Plus, Notepad Plus. Fourth one, I'm going to show like on what now. Say for example, Sublime Text. And then after this Sublime Text, we are going to see Atom. And the next one is VS Code. Then after this VS Code, Sublime Text, Notepad Plus, ID, Edit Plus, IDLE. What I'm going to use in my classes. No notebooks are available. Jupyter Notebook. And next one is Google Colab. Then after this, Google Colab. Some IDs I'm going to use. What are the ways IDs I'm going to use? That PyCharm. Then this is very, very important ID. Then here only Max application development is going on. Then after that, last one is like what now? Visual Studio. VS. Visual Studio, not Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio only. Nearly 10 IDs and editors we are going to be covered as part of our applications. Different. I'm going to take some applications where we are going to use all these many tools. Right. So these are the editors and IDs we are able to get, and databases we are able to get like this. Good. Then apart from this, so from durgasoft, what exactly the benefits we are able to get by attending these sessions, guys? Advantages from durgasoft. Please remember this. First one is every class video will be provided through Google Drive. Google Drive. How much duration now? Up to 1 year of time. Up to 1 year of time. Every class video will be provided through Google Drive. Up to 1 year of time. It's not like 2 months or 3 months or 5 months now. Up to 1 year of time we are able to get. Second one is along with the present batch videos. Along with the present batch videos, you will provide one previous batch videos also. One fast learning. If you want to learn fastly, irrespective of my classes there, if you want to learn in our own way fastly, then we can go for that previous batch videos. One previous batch videos I will provide, will move forward. Not only with me, this will move forward. That is another one. So next one is then after that, and materials will be provided. Official durgasoft material plus my own material again. My own material. You are able to get it as usual. Classroom assignments depending on the topic. Classroom assignments depending on the topics that we can provide. Then apart from this, like what next one? Live execution. Every application is in front of you typable, and in front of you we are going to execute it. Not like preparing program at my home, showing that no, this type of approach is not followed. Just only preparing the program in front of you and executing that program. That means I'm showing the output in front of you. Everything. Live execution. That's the meaning of this live execution. Right, guys. So these are the various benefits that we are able to get. What I'm telling you, majorly video support we are giving, sir, up to 1 year of time. 1 year of time is not boundary, but after that, if you require, then we will increase that one also. But so these are the points, guys. And now coming to the working hours. Right, sir. Working hours at startup mode per week. Per week. That means totally our classes would be on Monday to Saturday max. Timing would be, guys, observe this clearly. Monday to Saturday classes are going to be provided. And then after the timing would be, listen guys, all of you listen carefully. First 15 days of time, I will take classes at 9 a.m. First 15 days of time, I will take classes at 9 a.m. After 15 days of time, I will conduct the classes. After 15 days of time, I will conduct the classes. After 15 days of time, I will conduct the classes at 10 a.m. guys. 10 a.m. First 15 days of time, 9 a.m. Then after 15 days of time, up to the end of the course, 10 a.m. Alright, this is one thing I'm telling you know. So timing, this is very clear. This is fixed timing, max. This is one thing I'm telling you guys. After this, after completion of this, next one is like what I'm telling there. In the case, if it is required to take classes on Sunday, then I may take the class on Sunday, but depending on your option. If all of you are interested to come on Sundays, then I will conduct it. Otherwise, I will leave that days and I'll make it as odd day. That's it. That's no. Next one is apart from this, what we are going to do now. Regarding these batches, guys, all of you observe carefully. Today, I started two batches in today's demo session. I'm taking these two classes now. What are the two classes here I'm taking now? So one is only Python course. One is Python. Python in the sense, just so you can understand it, core and advanced. Core and advanced Python. And the second batch is Python package batch. Python one batch and Python package batch. These are the two courses here we included. Today, this is a demo class. Now I'm taking for these two. If you're interested only for Python, we can go for it. Or else, if you want to go for this Python package, then we can go for it. Under this Python batch, only Python, only core and advanced Python. This is one. But in the case of this Python package batch, what we are going to be covered there, the topics, no? Core Python. Second one is like advanced Python. Next one is Django Flask. Both will be covered. Both parallel we are going to take, no? Both Django and Flask. Why? Because some companies are looking for Flask, some other companies are looking for Django. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Then what is then 10 o'clock is fixed after 15 days of time. Next one is then after that, Django Flask. The next one is like what I'm telling you, REST API. Apart from this, that fifth topic here, what I'm telling to you, apart from all this, I'm going to be take UI classes. UI technology is very good, basic UI. Because if you want to go for Django or Flask, we require HTML, the scripting language that we are going to be provided. Right. Then HTML, then what I'm telling there, CSS, we require Bootstrap, JavaScript, DOM, then after this, jQuery, okay. These many things here we require that UI is also covered. So these five topics. Actually, previously we didn't include Flask, but this time, along with the Django, we want to cover Flask also. Is that this package? Good. Now observe this clearly. Only Python. Only Python. If you want to come for it, it may take 2 to 2.5 months of time. 2 to 2.5 months of time. Right. This session. That means what? No. Only Python. If you take no. But if we take this Python package batch. If we take no, on around 4 months of time, it will take. On around 4 months of time, here we have to take. But 2 slots we have to attend. For Python people, right, sir. Then the same thing I'm telling you. Right. Just only timing would be like what I'm telling you. This is a constant. Okay. 15 days. Like what's the time here now? 9 a.m. Then after that, remaining part. Remaining part will be at what time? 10 a.m. This is a slot. But now, if you want to take this Python package, no, Python package, if you want to go for it, continuously up to 4 months of time, around up to 4 months of time, you have to assign, you have to give timing like what I'm telling here. You have to give 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So two slots we have to provide. 2 hours of time we have to provide. So for each and every, that means parallel we are going to run the classes now be required. So as for the two slots here we have to assign if you want to take this Python package batch. Okay guys, and people are asking about this money related things. Actually, I don't like to talk about this money, but today might be some offers are going on for this normal like Python. No, that's why I'm talking about this phases. No fee for this Python batch, normal only Python if you want to take this. No, and one more thing guys, I forgot to specify this. So you will get a project at the end of each and every course. That means here, core Python with the project and Python package with project. Project is not for the sake of keeping. Python is not for the sake of keeping. Understand guys? Package, that means what I'm telling you. Project is not for the sake of keeping in a resume. Just it is for the sake of practice what you are going to learn. So that I'm going to be provided here. So for that purpose, the fee will be like 7,000 for this Python. For this total syllabus, what are the syllabus here I've written there totally 7,000 here we are going to provide. And up to this is fixed. Then Python core and advanced with the project. We are able to get it. But syllabus point of view, whose syllabus we covered here. Now, in the case of this Python package, then actual fee is like what I'm telling to you. It will be nearly 28,000 actually. But what I'm telling here, and package cost will be, it will be reduced. Package offer, package fee will be, you are able to get the package within 25,000. But there is an offer for this package, no? What about this offer for this package here? If you want to, if you want to register for this course, for the package course, you want to register for the, if you want to register for the package course today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow, guys, all of you have to this clearly. The package course today. Today is what's the date here? Dates I want to provide. Today is like what I'm telling you know, 18, right? 89 or tomorrow or maybe 99 or a day after tomorrow, 29. Right. If you want to register for it, then Python package fee. Then Python package fee. If you register for this, then you will get this total course within 22,000. Within 22,000, we are able to get it. So advantage is available. That's why I'm talking about this guys. Otherwise, I don't like to talk about money, all the related things in our classes. But advantage is what? Today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, if you register for this course, then we will get the total package within 22,000. So this will be the offer maybe today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow up to Sunday, last evening time. Then after that, these offers are not going to be available. Then directly package fee would be like what now? 25,000 it is going on. Right? Right, yes. Now these are the prices. And if you have any concerns about these payments and all these things, now if you have any concerns, that means if you have any issues with these payments and all these things, our admin, you can talk with our admin, and she is Bhavani, and she'll be available at numbers like 85252627. This is one number, and another number is also available. She'll be available with that number also. Like this. Now the number would be yes, use this number. So just we can talk with Bhavani and she will help you how to join with these courses or what is the procedure for it. If you want to mail, if you want to send mail there, durgasoft online training @gmail.com. Durgasoft online training @gmail.com. Just we can send a request mail to this and they will provide more information about it. So there's the numbers, guys. Then we can utilize this. Okay, fine. So better, my preference is what? Instead of learning this only Python, better to go for enterprise application level. That means that Python package, if we take no, you'll get more courses. Previously, we didn't thought of Flask with the same cost, but now I'm trying to include Flask in our content so that we are able to get advantage. That's it. Good guys, just this is from my side today about this demo class and about this program, what I'm planning here, and all the things that I provided. Right, and today I want to wind up the session, and the next class will be first weekend, Saturday and Sunday is a gap. Next class will be on Monday at the same time. Monday at 9 a.m. Next class will be on Monday at 9 a.m. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, no class regarding this first weekend, Saturday and Sunday gap, and again Monday. Monday onwards, you will get classes up to Saturday. Continuous classes are going to be happened, so you should be available from. Right, guys. Now this is the total picture. I think so. All of your questions might be clarified during this content now. Right, and guys, anything else? Just I want to talk this content on tomorrow. Next syllabus I want to start on tomorrow. So directly I will start introduction part on tomorrow so that we can go for step by step procedure clear. Right. All the topics you are going to understand. Good, guys. That's all, guys. That's all from my side. And we'll conduct the class on next Monday, on coming Monday. Right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for attending demo class. No, I'm not going to teach Selenium, guys. No, I don't have any capabilities for Selenium. Just I'm at Java, Python, and UI. These three domains I'm taking classes now. Selenium may be some other trainer. Then frameworks. So frameworks in the sense, and these are Django, REST, Django, and Flask. These are frameworks. To speed up the application development. To speed up the application development, we are going to use this framework. That's it, not more than that. Okay. So better try to confirm your registrations also before this Monday. You'll get some money savings. And after that also, after that also, maybe people are trying to attend for the sessions, but they're not going to have any much about it. Definitely, guys. And in the classroom itself, live execution is going on, live applications are going on. Everything I'm going to do in parallel, live. Definitely. Then we are going to discuss more content, more internals. We are going to discuss there. Yes. Right, guys. Thank you. And shall we meet on Monday, guys? Shall we meet on Monday? Okay, after this class, you will get a mail which contains all the syllabuses and everything. And then after that, decide for it and better to discover the courses and before Monday. And Monday onwards, we are going to see the content. Monday also we can use the same link. Monday same link we can use. Okay, fine. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on Monday once again. We'll meet on Monday. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Dharmendra, then if you have any constraints about this, just we can talk with Bhavani. Talk with Bhavani, she will just we can discuss with our admin people. She will accept your request if you have any problems. Dharmendra, just we can talk with Bhavani and she will talk with you regarding that. I am not in money and all these areas. Just in the demo classes, I have to give this information. That's why I give you that. I am totally purely related with technology. If you have any concerns about this one and all, just you can talk with the admin people. So Bhavani is there and she will provide whatever you want. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so shall we meet on Monday? Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on Monday.